I was gonna do a short, but I was like, you know what? It's not long enough for me to be able to showcase Bubba's and Bubba's ordeal right now. So Bubba's, I live out on the countryside, and so Bubba's tank, her tank, has one heater that is really good, and I don't have to worry about anything. I actually was gonna just leave a sheet on top and leave the glass bare, but my father was like, no, I'm gonna put a blanket on her. He really loves Bubba's. So Bubba's tank right now has been covered, and I'm surprised it's still gaining a lot of algae as it does. Um, I guess the tank is just going through its cycling still. It's basically like a new tank. Um, but yeah, the tank, I can't have any discus here. Bubba's doesn't like my wilds, and then the other two, she tolerates them, but to a certain extent. She'll like kind of bully them and not let them eat. So she's a good fish. She truly is. Let's see if I could get a good video of her. So I need to work on this tank. As you can see, the snails are going crazy on this tank. So I need to work on this tank. I need to trim up my plant. I need to come up with a plan of so the algae went away from here. Like this tank is right beside this tank, and I'll show you this tank right now. This is the discus tank that I'm gonna put them in, and this tank does not have the same amount of algae as this, but this is Bubba's tank, and pretty soon I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna clean this out. I'm gonna make this looking nice, and this is the tank that I'm going to actually put into my room, which is the plan. Just to free up space up here, and so we're all Gucci here. So this tank has a big plant in there too, but the algae just overran everything. And as you can see, like that's one big huge log that we're looking at. It goes all the way down. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks really cool. It looks really cool. This is definitely a interesting tank. This hair algae is green hair algae. You can see it on the back of the glass and behind this log. So this is a 90-gallon also, just like Bubba's. And this is what I was gonna make the discus tank. But with the way everything is right now, I just haven't had the time, funds, and then with our huge freeze storm that we had, we just literally everything was frozen solid. I had a bucket that was full of water for the RO system, and it froze completely solid. So I wasn't able to do water changes for like almost a week. So I've been having to keep an eye on the temperature and during the day and at night, and so now I have kind of like a routine, extra routine that I've added. But it looks so cool with all this hair algae that just hangs down. I don't know if that's a good view. I might come back later tonight and try to get a better visual off of it. Yeah, I can't see it that good, but it looks like literally like a tree, like a willow tree almost. I believe that's what they're called, the ones that hang low. So there's a lot of cool features in this tank that I was just like, wow. But I'm gonna clean it up, take out most of this algae, and kind of restore it to be with the discus. And this tank I had already resealed, so I'm not too worried about it getting low on me. Going through all this weather changes. If anything does happen, I have more seal there just for the tank. And but yeah, so this is the discus tank that I want to have them in pretty soon once it gets a little bit warmer. It's already warmer, to be honest with you. I should be working on taking this in right now, but I just don't have the extra hands to help me move it, because if I move it, I gotta move it all the way across this huge walkway over here, so I can't do it by myself, and I'll need an extra pair of hands. But yeah, so this tank, got lots of plans for it. Lots of plans for it. But if, as you can see, like the blankets, we barely put the blankets on almost a week and a half ago, and even before I put these blankets on, this tank looked exactly the way it was, and this one was just insanely bad with algae hair. It's so weird, right? You can see be side by side, same amount of light, same kind of water, and tanks will just take off and do their own thing. I want to try to keep as much of this hair algae in here as I can on the walls of the glass. I think that's a real nice look, but I'm gonna have to clean it up throughout with the plants and the front of the glass, etc., and whatever is extra hanging, like that. Trim back the walls. But yeah, so I got plans for this. I got plans, big plans. Starting to warm up outside, where it's already like in the 80s today. Well, right behind the 80s, probably like 76, 79, and it's a beautiful day. The cedar trees are already releasing the pollen again. I can't wait. And you can literally smell the cedar in the air. So I can't wait for this to be gone, because this kind of makes me stuffy and eyes crying and all kinds of crazy stuff. So I just ran out allergy medicine yesterday, so I'm kind of like, this is the warmest day that it's been within the last 3 weeks. So you can kind of imagine like how I've been having to deal with bubbas and picking warm days of when I could add water into that tank and when I can't, and when I could do my RO water build up and when I can't. So I'm so grateful that I have so many containers and everything. But yeah, everything's God bless. So I just want to do a quick fish vlog with Bubba's, show off Bubba's, and it'd be cool if I didn't have such a glare, so I could be able to see him a little bit better. But I promise I'll get some better footage of Bubba's when I can. This tank is just so dirty right now. You can see the white from before we got the water softener, so I got to take a glass razor to the glass and kind of take all that off too. And not to mention, I should be uncovering this so that my plants don't die for this tank. On the top, looks like I already lost one, maybe two, so it happens, but the rest are okay. I see more shoots sprouting out, and so these guys usually chill on the top. Little Bubba's, I'm like, what are you up to? So it's good to let them breathe. But yeah, so wish me luck. Bubba's keeps pulling my plants. That's a plant right there. Reorganizes the entirety of the tank when she feels like it. There you go. I got a good little. You can kind of see Bubba's right there. Yeah, she's doing good. She's healthy. Her fins are looking amazing. You can kind of see the green in between her fins. Let's see if I can catch it. Bubba's, get closer. But in between each fin, you can see it right there, like the green. Her fins are popping. She got a little closer. She's happy. So since it's been cold outside, I haven't been able to spend time with her. So this is kind of cool that I'm able to do a video and show her off and kind of spend time with her at the same time. But this tank is definitely gonna get cleaned and get a big overhaul once winter's done. With her by herself, with 2 canister filters in here, all I do is top off. She's has amazing water now. It's not the type of water that she was on before. with that calcium and stuff. So she's really happy. It's been soft water. But she's been really healthy. She's been a chubby butt. She eats everything she can. She's a big fish. She's probably the biggest fish I have right now. She's probably over a foot. For sure. Over a foot. She's a female, so I thought about getting a male for her, but I don't know. I really don't know. I think one Bubba's is enough for me. They're so moody too. If I take her out, she's mad at me for like a month, which is pretty funny. She's a sweetheart. I usually feed her crickets and grasshoppers, but because of the freeze and how cold it's been, there's been really nothing out. And so she's just been munching out her regular food, the cyclic gold curry. She likes those, so I feed it. But alright, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video off on a note. God bless you guys. It's beautiful outside right now in Texas. I was able to come outside and kind of get some extra content of something different other than the discus that I'm always filming. So to show all my future videos and plans that I have too. So it's pretty cool to be able to see all this kinds of stuff. Hopefully for you guys. But God bless you guys. You guys have an amazing week, day, and hopefully you guys tune in for the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Take it easy. Any comments? I'll try to get back to you.